Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. I am Aizulaika along with my friends Alif Haikal, Ariana Azhar, Nur Ainu Amirah and Nurul Fatini gonna present about mathematical modeling using calculus concept. The topic that we choose is function in business. So, let's start it.
A technical definition of a function is a relation from a set of input to a set of possible output where each input is related to exactly one output. This means that if the object is X in the sets of inputs called the domain, then a function of f will map to the object of X to exactly of one object, which is functions X, in the set of possible outputs called the codomain. And the notion of a function is easily understood using the metaphor of a function machine that takes in an object for its input and based on that input spits out another object as its output.
Why we choose function in business? In the real world, it's very common that one quantity depends on another quantity. For example, if you work in a fast food outlet, your pay packet depends on the number of hours you work, or the amount of concrete you need to order when constructing a building will depend on the height of the building. And if a company must at least set a profit from the product every season, they can apply this function formula for the calculation. Function is used in business work because function is how we express relationship between quantities. The graph of a function is really useful if we are trying to model a real-world problem, as the modeling is the process of finding the relationship between quantities. Sometimes we may not know an expression for a function, but we do know some values, maybe from an experiment. The graph can give us a good idea of what function may be applied to the situation to solve the problem.
What is the total cost, revenue, and profit? Total cost is the amount of money that a company spends on generating a specific level of production. Total costs are made up of fixed cost and variable cost. Revenue is the total amount of income produced by selling products or services that are connected to the primary operations of the company. Profit, usually called net profit or the bottom line, is the amount of income that remains with all taxes, loans, extra revenue sources, and operating costs after accounting.
I had to explain about the equation of function in business, which is Px equal to Rx minus Cx. Px is stand for profit function, that is represented as the profit respectively if X sale of units is sold. The second one is Rx. Rx is stand for revenue function, that is represented as the total revenue from sale and how much money is made by selling X units. Last but not least is Cx. Is stand for cost function, that is represented as total cost of production and sales of X units.
So for function in business, this is our equation. So Px is profits from X sales of units, and then Rx is total revenue from sales at X unit, which is you can get by price times X, and also from Rx we're gonna minus Cx, which is total cost of production and sales of X unit. So Cx we're gonna find it by add total fixed cost plus average variable cost per unit times X. So basically X is the quantity. So from the equation we can get two graph, which is profits and sales graph and profits and year graph. So since the average price for iPhone 11 is in Malaysia, I guess RM3 1,399 ringgit. Okay, by my way. So we're just gonna apply the formula and blah blah. We're gonna get 600 million ringgit of profits for 2019 for the sale of iPhone 11's model itself. Itu belum model yang lain. So yeah, if we're going to apply the same equation for each year, we're going to get the result, which is for 2019 is the profit is Apple profit for iPhone 11 going to be 600 million ringgit. For iPhone SE 2 going to be 750 million ringgit, and the newest iPhone going to be 800 million 800 million 750 ringgit. So yeah, moving on. Yeah, this is the graph of the profit based on the year. It's going to increase, and so do the profits and units. It's going to increase. And then it's estimated by using this formula. We don't know the exact profit that they made, but we can estimate it to sales and profits by using this formula. Thank you.
So that's all from us. Thank you.